Dear developer, so in my last video, we talked about how you can quickly add value as a new developer. And while adding value is essential to your growth and your promotion and your well-being, we also need to consider the fact that sometimes in an effort to add more value, we work too hard. And so I think that we need to be able to find this quote unquote work-life balance. And work-life balance is going to mean something different to everyone. My definition of work-life balance is going to be based on the value I'm getting from the company, the time I'm able to spend with my family, how passionate I am about the role that I'm in, the season in life that I'm in. So there's all these different variables that attributes to what the balance is going to be for you. But we need to be careful of the sacrifices that we make for the job. Here's the story. So many years ago, early in my career, I was striving for a promotion. And during this time, my father had passed. And I didn't take any time off. Instead, I chose to work. And the reason in my head that I chose to work was, one, I thought that by me working, it would help me not have to think about the grief. So it was my way of trying to get through the grief. Two, the company knew that my father had died, and so I felt that this sacrifice that I was making of taking time for myself to gather myself would get noticed and help me out in the future. Hence promotion. When it did come around to me being promoted, there were a lot of other things at play. And lo and behold, I did not get the promotion, and I had foregone my ability to take the time to grieve when it was the right time to do so. And what I realized in that situation is we make these sacrifices in our mind that we think we're doing this for the company. And these are big sacrifices. Like, thinking back, me sacrificing taking time to grieve is not something I would do even if it was my company. Like, I was the CEO or owner of the company, I think I still would take the time that I need to grieve, because in my head, that's not a calculated risk that is going to pay off, or a calculated sacrifice that is going to pay off in the long run. My mental health and my well-being is more important than whatever value or opportunity cost that I was giving up by not taking that time off when needed. And so what I'm saying is, I know as a new developer, or as anybody, we get so caught up in our career and we get so caught up in climbing this ladder that we forget about the things that are most important to us and the most important in life. And when we get old and we look back on these things, those are the things that we're going to regret. Not spending the time with the family, not taking that once in a lifetime vacation, or even if it's not once in a lifetime, not taking the time off. It's given to you. Use it. I've seen so many people not want to use their time because they're afraid of sort of this FOMO feeling, but I really think it is they're afraid that the company can't go on without them because they add so much value. That's a misconception I've always had. I'm adding so much value that they need me. No, they don't need you. As soon as times get tough and they have to let some people go, and they let you go, there will be someone else that fills your role. If you quit, if something, God forbid, happens to you, someone will fill your role. So, I mean, unless you're the owner, you're kind of disposable, right? And so, knowing that you're disposable, take the benefits that are given to you. Find that balance, because I assure you that for you, it's more important for your health and your well-being. That's it. That's my message today. Make calculated sacrifices, not just sacrifices. If you're digging what you hear, drop a comment, subscribe, like, do something. Show a brother some love. Until the next time, deuces.